Hey y'all, driving back with another video. We cooking today, and I'm gonna throw in some footage of me cleaning and washing and folding. And my baby had got a MetaQuest, so I'm gonna throw some footage in there of him actually showing his behind and hooking up his Quest. Like I was swinging on you.
Get your ass back. Hell no. What go ahead?
Cook right now. I am cooking fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, baked beans, and cornbread. So the grease is already on, as you can see right there in that pot. I got two pots. I got a deeper pot, but I'm like, should I do that? But I got like these little drumettes, so I feel like I can use the smaller pot and less grease, which is what I was going for. So now I'm about to put the noodles on, put the baked beans on low, and then start mixing the stuff up for the cornbread. I like to do my cornbread in like cornbread muffins, so let's get to it. This is going to be the macaroni pot. This is going to be the baked bean pot. And then this is what I'm gonna do the cornbread in, muffins. Thinking it should be enough noodles. I know this don't really look like a lot, but it's just two of us, right? Or maybe should I use these? I just don't like these real. I'm gonna use, I don't know. I'm gonna just go ahead and see what. Yeah, that's probably not enough. So I'm gonna mix them. That should be enough. And for these baked beans, honey, we definitely gonna throw a little salt in there. Lord, a little sugar. Not much, because the cornbread gonna be a little sweet, so the baked beans don't need to be that sweet. I am not adding anything else to my baked beans. I know it's people who've been making baked beans longer than I've been alive, and they probably add 13 different things to their baked beans. I'm not there yet, okay? So we're not adding nothing to the baked beans. Okay, so we're gonna get started with the cornbread. Jiffy, of course. Yeah, you see that right there in the corner? Yeah, we getting that too. For my cornbread, 1 egg. My measuring cup is my best friend when it comes to cooking. A 1/4 cup of milk, not a lot. Yep, that's right on the money. That goes in there. And now I need to melt a 1/2 stick of salted butter. So I use this little small piece of Tupperware. I don't know what made them give me that small thing of Tupperware in my Tupperware, but I appreciate them for it because it has saved my life a lot. I use that little piece of Tupperware so much. So I get the Land O'Lakes butter in the 4th stick, so they small like this. So it's already a half a stick of butter. So when I buy these, I make sure it's cut up into 8. This, and I put it in here in the microwave for a minute. It's not gonna take a minute because that butter gonna melt fast. I love so much this new apartment and having a microwave above my stove because period, it is not taking up counter space. It's in the microwave right above the stove. And them noodles is getting down. Go ahead with your bad self. Cause yeah, that was actually 27 seconds. So let's go ahead and pour this in here. And I am reaching around my phone on this tripod, so if it look like I'm mixing stuff like I can't add 1 + 1, that's why. Cause I have to reach around my phone to get this angle. And then I don't know about you, but baby, it's gonna be some sugar going in this cornbread. So, yeah. I think that's good. Cause we're not trying to, you know, be in no sugar coma. And with my insulin resistant PCOS, definitely can't be playing too much with that sugar. And my little skirts. Time for me to stir these noodles because they is cooking and preheat the oven. I know y'all seen that 350. Lord, why am I stirring with a fork? I love my man for trying to help because he do be cooking sometimes. Like, I'm not the only person that cook. He do get in here. Like, if I get off work and he see that I'm super tired or like I did not have a good day, he will get in here and cook. But I'm sitting here looking for my seasonings. And I'm like, why can I only find Lawry's and black pepper? And I'm looking all up in the seasons, like, where is the onion seasoning, the garlic powder? Like, where is it? It don't go up there. It do not go up there. And my paprika. Like, what do you know about paprika anyways? Like, what you use paprika on? Let's season up this chicken. The seasons I just complained about is what I'm gonna be using. Black pepper and Lawry's salt, seasoned salt, and then onion powder and garlic powder. All right, so let's go in with the flavor before we add the salt. This is garlic powder. I guess I can be a little bit lighter with it. Onion powder that I'm not gonna be light with. I love black pepper. And what I do love about this cutting board, and it's like, yeah, it's Martha Stewart, cause yeah, period. But I like on this cutting board cause I can like mix my, you know, move my chicken around and let it get some of the season off the board. And then the Lawry's salt, the seasoned salt. Definitely gonna take this and move it around and then flip it. All right, and since I did that, I'm gonna season this side a little bit lighter. And so my macaroni noodles is done. I'm about to pour some of this water off. Now, I'm about to pour some milk in this thing. I'm gonna pour a little bit now because I remember last time I poured too much milk in it, so I'm gonna pour a little bit of milk in there. Chopped up some block cheese and put in there. Not too much, but I'm going to put some Cobajet cheese, some mozzarella. Drop this egg in this thing. Onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, seasoned salt. Almost forgot you.
This?
Yes. Thank you. could have swallowed the bag open, but I can't find it.
No, I used it.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right, so the macaroni. Look at it. It's cute, ain't it? Don't hate. And in she goes. Go ahead and throw them in too. Now it's time for the prayers because I'm about to start frying this chicken. I know this grease is hot. This grease has been waiting on me. So I put the chicken in there. I always get flour everywhere, no matter how hard I try not to. And move them around. I would test this grease to make sure it's hot. But when I was frying chicken, I remember one time, that wasn't even chicken, it was pork chop. And I couldn't keep the fried part on the pork chop. And I was like, what happened? So I Googled it, and of course they said that the grease wasn't hot enough. So now I know to make sure my grease is hot enough. Do not mind the mess. Now while I'm at a standstill and that chicken is frying and everything is set, I'm about to go ahead and start straightening up the kitchen so that there ain't so much for me to do when I get done cooking after I eat. Because I really don't like getting in here washing dishes after I finish eating. And I have an amazing boyfriend that if I don't clean while I'm cooking, when we finish eating, he grabs the plates and he comes and cleans the kitchen. Now don't get me wrong, sometimes I just want to be like, I ain't gonna do it, so he'll do it. But he don't do me like that, so I'm not gonna do him like that. If I can find a stopping point, then I will stop and clean the kitchen. Y'all, I am cheap in real life. Like, I believe that you can wash dishes with a little bit of water in the sink. My boyfriend don't like that. Like, he will fill the sink up to the top for a plate. Let me show you. Like, no, it's not a lot of water in his sink, but it is enough to wash all of these dishes. Well, I definitely need to wipe this off first. But it is enough to, like, this is all the dishes I have in this pot. That's enough water. Well, in this bowl. And so as you can see, I took the cornbread out because it is done. But the macaroni and cheese, baby, you can bake a little bit longer. I'm still waiting on this chicken to fry. I don't know what's taking it so long. But after this chicken is done, honey, that's a 1027. I think that's the code for done. 10-4 is affirmative. 1027. I don't know, but if it's not, it's gonna be the code for done today. Okay? They used to, in prison, listen, the officers used to gossip and let the inmates in on a lot of stuff. But when it came to the codes that came over that radio, it's so hard to learn codes because they'll lie. Like, they'll come over the radio and be like, oh, that's a 1019. And you be like, what that is? Yard call? And they be like, no, peel line. Like, they will always throw you off. Like, you can have it right and they're going to always tell you no. So it was so hard to learn the codes in prison because, honey, they did not play by them codes. Like, I mean, respectfully, you would think they wouldn't play by the codes, but they played by everything else. You did your job when you wanted to by everything else. So I don't know what a 1027 is. So all the chicken except 3 pieces is done. I don't know why that one piece ain't done. Now the last 2 I put in by themselves, but I don't know what this other piece of chicken doing because it's supposed to be done with the rest. But everything is done except those 2 pieces of chicken. And one thing about it, 2 things for sure, it's gonna be some paper plates in this house. I wish I could get some paper pots, okay? Because if I could throw the pot away when I was done with it, I would have it. Now we do double up the plate. Hold on. We double up the plate so it has a little more sturdiness. And when we eat something very, very heavy, then I will grab one of the ceramic plates and put it underneath. And we double up the plates. And then when we're done, we throw the top plate away. And then the second plate lives. It lives to fight another day. But I appreciate y'all for taking the time to spend time with me while I cook. Because, you know, your girl is getting better. Like, I'm getting better, honey. Because, honey, I remember when I couldn't boil water. And I remember growing up, because my mama taught my sister how to cook. And I done told y'all 1,000 times, like I used to go out of my way to not be helpful in the kitchen, so she'll stop asking me. And she used to always tell me, like, oh, your man, when you get married, he gonna cheat on you for a home cooked meal. No, he ain't. No, he's not. Cause I know how to cook now, cause period. But I love y'all as always. It was a very relaxing weekend. Hope y'all have a great and amazing week, and I will see y'all next time.